Road to the World Series. Sorry, it's been a little bit. A lot of things going on in my life right now, job interviews and family things. So it's been a while since I've had a chance to do another episode. But I gotta trying to get back on track here. Today we are playing the fourth and final game of what has been a very disappointing series against Cincinnati, as we've lost the first three games of the series, and now have fallen back 5 games under 500. We were so close to 500 when we were only a game under 500 when we started that Detroit series, and now we've lost 4 in a row. So hurting our standing a little bit, but winning. We need to start winning ball games and not worrying about what everybody else is doing. Today we are facing Homer Bailey. He's 2-6 with a 3.58 ERA. Last time out against us, I believe we beat him. But the last time he faced us at Wrigley, he shut us down and didn't allow anything. So I don't know. We just can't seem to beat the Reds at home, but we can beat them at their own park. I don't get it. But that's just the kind of the trend that it's been with these guys. But we do need to have a better offensive game than we did last time. We played well the last time out, but just couldn't get it back. We came back a little bit in the ninth inning. We actually scored a run. No, wait a minute. I think that was 2 games ago. Let me just double check. It's been a little bit. No, we got a decent pitching performance out of Kyle Hendricks, but Mike couldn't figure out Mike Leake. He's just been perplexing to us. But we got a good chance today because Homer Bailey is facing John Lester, who has been actually one of our best pitchers this year, and so he needs to keep it up. He needs to be our stopper, and that's just the end of that, right? He needs to be the stopper. He needs to give us a good outing. Last time out, he pitched a complete game shutout against the Tigers. Good offense there. So hopefully he can have a repeat performance against the Reds here and get us our 30th win of the year and get us back on the right track. But let's go ahead and get into this ball game now. Go ahead and wear the whites. He's not quite ready stamina-wise, so he won't go as long today. But we're going to need a good amount out of him. The bullpen is getting a little worn down from bad starts and getting thrown in there earlier. So good start from him would help a lot. I think I'm just going to leave the lineup as is unless it tells me it's something. That's the lineup we're going to trot out there today. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at the friendly confines at Wrigley Field. And I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
And luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
Batting second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. First pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now Lester's 0-1. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley here. Extra bases for Phillips. And Phillips will keep going. He's headed for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Well, once this ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Todd Frazier will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong.
Lester ready, the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
The 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Jay Bruce will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He waits, now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
0-2 now from Lester. Hit hard but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Dexter Fowler will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
In there at the knees, strike 1. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And obviously, that includes taking the first 3 games of this series as well. So they're out looking for the sweep here in the finale.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. first offering on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
And this is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of his slump of his. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. From the stretch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The 1-1 home. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here he comes on 2-1. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
Jorge Soler will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that you can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Starlin Castro will dig in now, and he's probably been the toughest out on the ball club of late as you see the sizzling numbers there in these last 9 games. Now the first pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Devin Mesoraco will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Devin Mesoraco.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Marlon Byrd will dig in now, just hoping for something to go his way. As you can see, that has not been the case these last 9 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. ready. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pause. Now the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Zach Cozart will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper, foul. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Homer Bailey will stand in for the first time here. First pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-0 on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. One, 2. And he struck him out. One left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Number 12 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, number 12.
Now the first pitch. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
The pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Chris Denorfio will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
At third, here's Frazier. Throw in time at first for out number 2. John Lester will be the batter. Here's the first offering. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. His club trails 1-0. Christopher Negron will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck. First pitch coming. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One on its way from Lester. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. Castro now, it's short. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
In is Joey Votto now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Open your eyes, Tom.
2 out, nobody on. 1-0. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Addison Russell.
And here's the first pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. you don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Bird will wait for this one. 1 down.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Dexter Fowler will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. To the second baseman, Phillips. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Well, there's not a whole lot you could really do here. You see him do everything he can to get rid of this ball quickly. He tries to just basically whip this thing over to first, but it's too late.
In now, Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
One 0 pitch now. On the move now is Fowler. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw. Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
One on the way. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Under it is Phillips, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing happened there for the Cubbies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Todd Frazier will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Get out of here, Red.
Now the 2-0. Fouled back. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Jay Bruce will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good